Christiana Gill.
I'm originally from Colombia.
The Latino heart has absolutely no language, but it is Latino.
We have the ability to influence if we stick to it, believe in it, and take action.
I get invited to a lot of places, and I'm always talking about facts and figures and trends and numbers and statistics and strategy. And I loved, for the first time, to have a forum that is professional, and I can share with my colleagues that gets a little bit more personal and real. Because behind all the facts and figures and accomplishments, there's always a human being. And I love sharing that human part of who I am with my friends and colleagues tonight, and I think this is a great forum to do that.
Unidos los latinos puedan marcar una diferencia muy grande en la economía, en los negocios y en el desarrollo personal y profesional de todos. Entonces espero que todos nos animemos a juntarnos.
I think it wasn't until about 6 or 7 years ago I realized the power that we had. In fact, one of the groups that is influencing music, culture, food, everything. I mean, all of a sudden people want to learn Spanish and they're, you know, dancing to Shakira and Juanes is singing at the All-Star game. I mean, things are changing. It's no longer this isolated immigrant thing, but all of a sudden is a cool thing. I can't wait for the census next year because I think it's gonna blow everybody, you know, away when they see the real numbers. You know, as a professional, I quickly realized there was power in understanding that trend. And one thing is the intellect of knowing the facts and figures, and the other one is being able to live it and feel it.
After I tell you some of the numbers, because if you don't have the state of Illinois or the city of Chicago as one of those places to go target and talk to the Hispanic population, you may be missing out. Because we're always thinking about the usual suspects: Miami, Houston, LA, New York. Yes, keep doing that, but add to the list Chicago. In fact, 70% of the entire Hispanic population in this country is concentrated in 5 states, and the number 5 state is Illinois. Based at the Arlington Ballpark, where the Texas Rangers are going to take on the Boston Red Sox. This is so exciting because, as always, I'm bringing you the exclusive, not just on what happens in pop culture, but what does it mean to you marketers and business people.
I am just so happy to be here and also to be one of your speakers to share on passion to profits. But let me give you data, because that's what we do with Moments to Culturize, Hispanic-owned business.
So Moments to Culturize is not just about ethnicity and things like that. It's about what ticks in America today, and of course pageants have a long-standing history for us, particularly in the state of New Jersey. I am right here in the middle of Bogota, Colombia, where we are getting ready to celebrate Christmas. As you see, the nativity is right behind me, and there are many nativity scenes right now in many countries in Latin America that are waiting for December 24th, which is tonight, when little baby Jesus is gonna be born. Today you see me all glammed up because I am ready for Model Latina. Yes, indeed, you've heard about those other modeling contests out there, but this one is like no other because it's reaching the fastest growing segment in the US that you hear me talk about all the time. But
I have some insights for you, because Valentine's Day, you may not realize, in some countries in Latin America, is actually not today. It is in September. It's called the Day of Friendship and Love, El Día del Amor y la Amistad. But it doesn't matter, any chance we have as Latinos to celebrate, we're gonna jump into the occasion, and today we will be celebrating with you.
today I am right here in the middle of the action where everybody's getting ready for the big night show, the most glamorous night in Hollywood. And yes, we are here to talk about business, because even in the middle of glamour, we find a lot of important facts and figures that you guys need to know about.
The Latin Grammy Awards are in Las Vegas one more time, but I am here to give you a different twist at what happens at the Grammys. Here.
Como pueden ver, la diversidad de nuestros países es algo maravilloso y así seguimos con colorido todos estos países unidos, pero lo más rico, celebrando con un buen sabor.
Mire, sin duda eres una estrella VIP de reportera y por ahí me enteré que hiciste una entrevista exclusiva con Beto Cuevas, ¿no?
No solo exclusiva, sino en pleno sótano del Hotel Mandalay porque se estaba escondiendo de los fans.
Oh, wow,
Imagínate.
Y sin ley, ¿verdad?
Sin ley, estaba sin ley, pero muy guapo mi Beto Cuevas.
Participar es muy fácil. Visita univision.com uniclave Bedoyecta y podrás tener la oportunidad de ganar 2 boletos a México cortesía de Bedoyecta y Aeroméxico. Sorprende a tu mamá y entra hoy mismo a univision.com uniclave Bedoyecta, y todo gracias a nuestros amigos de Bedoyecta, quienes te dan el poder de la B para rendir al máximo. Gracias.
Google more about it. There's a great letter from the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago that I found that is fantastic, with all the facts and figures, so that you are tapping into this wonderful market that is contributing, again, to 90% of the growth of Illinois. So I wonder, what percentage are they contributing to your growth in the state of Illinois? So follow me on Twitter @LilyGill and stay tuned for more moments to culturize. Bye!